The 2016 and 2017 Mid-American Conference champions, Western Michigan and Toledo, squared off in a Thursday night nationally televised showdown at Waldo Stadium. It was a matchup of the two highest scoring teams in 2018. The Broncos lost their starting quarterback John Wassing to an injury early in the first quarter and turned to a freshman, Caleb Ellaby. Making his first appearance as a Bronco, Ellaby threw for 293 yards and 2 touchdowns, both to freshman wide receiver Jayden Reed. But Toledo's talented offense put up 515 yards of total offense and 51 points, including 3 third-quarter touchdowns in a 51-24 win at Waldo Stadium. I'm Robin Hook. Coming up, head coach Tim Lester joins me for Week 9 of Bronco Review after this timeout.
Bronco Review is a production of Western Michigan University Athletics and WMU Media Services and is brought to you in part by Greenleaf Trust, financial security from generation to generation. Trust is in their name for a reason. They've earned it.
Home. It's so much more than just a structure. It's where life happens. Whether you're a first-time home buyer or always on the move, getting pre-qualified for a home loan from Arbor Financial can give you exactly the advantage you need to secure the home of your dreams. Our experts are there to walk you through the process so that you can focus less on your loan and more on making memories. Apply online at arborfcu.org. Arbor Financial Credit Union. Bank here, grow here. Equal housing lender.
When home improvements are in your future, you should call BlackBerry. For more than 35 years, BlackBerry has provided windows, roofing, siding, and sunrooms with thousands of satisfied customers throughout West Michigan. Right now at BlackBerry, you can get 10 of our best-selling, high-performance double-hung windows for only $48.60 installed. 18 months no interest and $48.60 installed. Call today or go to blackberrysystems.com.
Hi, I'm Jim Vandenberg with Maple Hill Auto Group. We know that car buying is a journey, not just a destination. We know that we need to be there each step of the way for you through parts, sales, service, through your entire ownership experience. At Maple Hill Auto Group, we look at every customer not as a single purchase, but rather as a start to a journey that we hope spans generations. Maple Hill Auto Group, for a journey like no other.
In 1916, Warren Miller chose auto owner's insurance. Later, his son made the same choice, as did his grandson. And today, his great-granddaughter did the same. As we reflect on where we've been, we're grateful to our independent agents and to those who put their trust in us, and to the generations who will. Auto Owners Insurance.
Nolte Insurance is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Play fake, swing it out to Reed up the right sideline. Sidesteps one tackle, breaks another tackle into the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan. Jayden Reed broke a tackle and then took it up the boundary to the house.
Caleb Ellaby, his first pass goes for a touchdown to freshman Jayden Reed in Thursday night's showdown with the Toledo Rockets at Waldo Stadium. And unfortunately, he had to turn to a true freshman quarterback, but he's pretty good.
That's a heck of a first pass, right? I mean, we were running the ball down the field to that point, and, he can really throw it. And what a way to start a college career. His first pass was a touchdown, and, he's got a bright future.
John Wassing went down with an injury in the early portion of this game in the first quarter, tried to come back, just couldn't do it. So you've been working with Caleb as your backup guy, and he was ready.
He was. I mean, I think he did a good job. We got into a shootout type game, which is hard for anybody playing his first game, but people saw some talent. You can see his arm and some of the things he can do with the ball, and he's surrounded by some talented players. And so I thought he did pretty good, and I'm really looking forward to watching him out there. I feel terrible for John.
Here comes Triumph leading you onto the field, a nationally televised game from Waldo Stadium, and everybody got a look at Waldo.
Yeah, it was, just a great atmosphere. It always is. For us to be at home, we've played on the road a ton this year, so it's nice to get back home in front of our home crowd. And obviously, like we said at the beginning, to have John get hurt early was a little bit of a lull, but I think we bounced back by halftime and got back into the game, and then the third quarter they kind of blew it open on us a little bit.
First time in a while you didn't win the toss.
Yeah, which is weird. We've gone, I think, 6 weeks in a row now, and here's the play right here. He scrambled trying to get the first down, and something about the way he went down right there. He banged his foot up, and so now Caleb gets a chance.
He tried to come back, and he did for the next series, but you could see in one throw that he didn't connect on a deep ball that he was hurting.
Yeah, and that was his 5th play. I think he ended up playing 6 plays, and we got him out of there. And unfortunately, then Caleb had to go in, and first collegiate pass right there for a touchdown. And he was off and rolling, and did a good job for a first game ever. His numbers were really good, and he just got to continue to grow. He's got some talent around him.
Great run by Bogan to set that up for 42 yards, and then the 25-yard pass to Jaden, and he took it to the house, and it's a tie ball game.
Yeah, I thought we battled really well in the first half, kept it close, or at least within a score, and it really didn't get out of hand until the second half.
The field position certainly was in Toledo's favor for this whole game. Now they were near the plus side of the field and on the plus side of the field all night.
Yeah, we didn't do a great job. We were at that point punting. We were punting the ball fairly well. We did not. Nick did not have his best day. I think he only averaged like 30 yards a kick. And we were trying to kick it away from number 3. He was a really talented player. Anytime you're doing that, just like what everyone did with Darius last year,
right.
we were on the other side of the field. We were unfortunately on this side. We're on the other side of it. So.
It was Hall of Fame night. The Hall of Fame honorees were introduced to the crowd at halftime, including Greg Jennings was in that group, and it was good to see Greg. And here we go with some second quarter highlights, Western Michigan and Toledo, and this is a close game.
Yeah, the whole first half was back and forth. It was the kind of game we wanted it to be, and obviously with the young kid playing, it was a little different than we thought it would turn out. But we thought it was going to be a grinded out game, and we got a little bit more aggressive when we got down 2 scores in the first half, but we were able to cut it to 1 score by the end of the half. And this guy, as a freshman, did some good things. And
we got some moves there
he
too.
does a little bit of moves, and running the offense. He's got to work out his fakes, his cadence, a lot of little things. But he definitely can throw it. There's no doubt about that.
It's tight end Giovanni Ricci, and this drive was set up by a 4th and 1 gamble at your own 34, and you got it.
Yeah, and our statistical analysis said it's up to you. It's close, which the up to you means it's 50-50. And I just felt like we're at a point in the game where we needed some momentum. I challenged the offensive line. We popped a run for a first down, and we were off and running.
You got the field goal there, and got it a little bit closer. And here you go back to work on offense with Caleb throwing those swings to his best friend, Levante Bellamy, and now Jaden Reed over the middle for 62 and a touchdown.
Yeah, I mean, we had just kind of called that play off the sideline because we wanted to get Bird into the boundary against that boundary safety and stayed on his feet, and now we cut it to, I think it was a 3-point game at that point, and we got a game going.
All right, the Broncos are right back in it. And now we go to halftime. They got a late field goal there on the final play of the second quarter.
Yeah, and with some bad things happen, and we got a roughing the passer that it was really close. They said our guy took more than 1 step, but that didn't really affect us, I don't think, a ton. We're a 1-score game at halftime, whether it's 3 or 6, it doesn't really matter. Biggest thing is how we come out and start the second half, and we got to be better.
All right, the Broncos in the locker room talking it over, making some adjustments. We'll come back with the second half highlights of the Western Michigan-Toledo game after this timeout on Bronco Review.
At Galesburg Ford, we stand behind our football teams.
I like the Honolulu blue and silver.
I'm a fan of the purple and gold. Western's brown and gold, all the way.
We may cheer for different teams, but our team here at Galesburg Ford has one goal. And that's great customer satisfaction as we find you a new car, truck, or SUV. So whether it's a brand new Ford
or a certified used vehicle,
score your next car at Galesburg Ford.
Touchdown!
Galesburg Ford.
Not too far for your next car.
You trust Dunchie Body and Frame for all your collision repair work, but they offer so much more, like paintless dent repair, brakes and wheel alignment, and perfect paint matching. Dunchie also works with all insurance companies to make sure your vehicle is restored to pre-accident condition. So for personal service and high-quality workmanship, call Dunchie Body and Frame at 375-2100 or visit their website, dunchiebody.com. Dunchie Body and Frame, part of your community since 1973.
Home. It's so much more than just a structure. It's where life happens. Whether you're a first-time home buyer or always on the move, getting pre-qualified for a home loan from Arbor Financial can give you exactly the advantage you need to secure the home of your dreams. Our experts are there to walk you through the process so that you can focus less on your loan and more on making memories. Apply online at arborfcu.org. Arbor Financial Credit Union. Bank here, grow here. Equal housing lender.
Schedule online, anytime. Now you can easily schedule an appointment with Ascension Care Teams. No matter where you are or what you're up to. If you're a new patient or if you've been here before, we have appointments available at locations near you. Find your appointment online anytime at GetAscensionMichiganCare.com.
Little Caesars has done it again by giving you one large pizza piled high with 5 delicious meat toppings. Hot and ready every day between 4 and 8 p.m. for only $9. You heard me right. Count them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Meat toppings, including pepperoni, sausage, bacon, beef, and ham. Order yours on our convenient mobile app or simply walk into Little Caesars and pick up your large hot and ready 5-meat feast for just $9 tonight.
Pizza. And again, they go to Jamari Bogan, and this time he's into the end zone for the touchdown. Jamari with his 10th touchdown of the season, and the Broncos put 6 up.
Jamari Bogan with another touchdown as Western Michigan caps a 10-play, 84-yard, 4-minute and 42-second drive in the third quarter. That was a really good drive as Caleb mixed the passing in with some great runs.
Yeah, we needed it. Third quarter didn't start off great for us. You know, they went down and scored, and then we actually had a great run play and fumbled, and then they scored again. So it became a chasing game. Our defense had been out there way too much, and we needed to give them a little bit of breather, and that was a huge drive for us to at least give ourselves a chance back in the game.
All right, here's the Rockets on offense, and they had to change quarterbacks too. Their guy got injured at the end of the first half.
Yeah, second to last play of the first half. I think he broke his collarbone, and you know, they'd been switching back and forth between these two guys the whole game, and or really all season. So it wasn't quite of a big drop for them. The guy's already started and played a full game, number 12. So Eli Peters, and so we knew we were prepared for him, and really at this point we had to start throwing it. We had to get back in the game, and it was really good for Caleb to be able to get in there and get in this situation so he could get comfortable throwing the ball around the field.
That was an impressive throw right there. He's on the right hash, and he throws a rope to Jalen Hall on the far sideline.
He has an extremely strong arm. He can get it comes out so fast. His release is way faster than John's. You know, he doesn't have the experience, but he can get the ball to you and give you a chance. Here's Bell's tight roping down the sideline, and you know, it's fun with him in here because he does have the ability. He uses his backs, goes through his progressions, and there's another young man in Chase Brown who's really coming along as a running back. We had him in a lot more this game because we needed to get back into the game. But when you get inside the 5, you just hand it to that guy, Jamari Bogan.
He does not go down after the first hit.
No, and he's just so strong. You know, he keeps his feet grinding, and he's really good at finding the one little hole that he needs to go get a first down. And you know, I don't know what number touchdown is. It seems like 500 for him, but it was a good job.
All right, Drake Harris getting in the action with a reception there, and the Broncos were trailing 44-24 at the end of the third quarter after that score by Jamari Bogan. Your defense gave up just the one touchdown in the fourth quarter. The offense unable to find the end zone, but this Toledo team has as talented a group of offensive players as you faced this year.
Yeah, skill player wise, I mean, their running backs and their receivers are as good, and we knew it. And they've been around. It's the same team that won the MAC championship last year, skill wise. O-line, we thought we were going to get a little bit more pressure on the quarterback, and we have to do a better job of that. And as we started settling in the fourth quarter, our guys did a better job. But you know, this is, for me at this point, we're chasing, and these are all big reps for Caleb Ellaby. I mean, these are reps of every kind of coverage. He's going to see blitz. It's such a huge opportunity for him to say, hey, I told him, I said, we're down. The chances of coming back are slim. I want you to go out there. We're going to throw it all over the field, and let's learn. And he got comfortable, didn't turn the ball over, and I thought he did a pretty good job.
Saw a great catch there by Keyshawn Watson, and then I thought that was a first down by Gio. He made a nice move to try to get the first down there where he changed from the left hand to the right hand to extend.
Yeah, I thought he should have had it. I mean, that spot I wasn't a huge fan of it, but you know, there are a couple things that Ellaby did that were frustrating. That's one of them, where they change a coverage and he'd end up getting locked in. Like, that ball shouldn't have gone to Gio, should have gone to Keyshawn and the slant behind him. And these are things that he's going to learn, and he's now taking the 1 reps in practice, and you know, he's looked great. And there'll still be some mistakes that he makes, but you know, I'm excited for his future.
Here, fourth quarter highlights, Western Michigan and Toledo. These are valuable reps for this young man at quarterback here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, he needs to see all these. Now, luckily for us, he got here in January of last year. He graduated high school early, so he's gotten some reps. But it's such a big deal for us to be able to get him in the game and run these plays over and over again and see different coverages and make decisions. And it should really help us moving forward.
Broncos and the Rockets here late in the fourth quarter, and the band, they were into it the whole night. They do a great job, don't they?
Always, yeah, they're the best. You know, and this kid I really thought kind of had his best day in Chase Brown of breaking tackles and kickoff return. We might make him our kickoff returner now. We're still up in the air about that because he's so talented. He's starting to be comfortable and look relaxed, and so it's been fun to watch him grow.
The defense had some moments, and you're missing a valuable guy in this game, A.J. Thomas. You'll have him back moving forward.
Yes, he'll be back this week. Huge. When you're facing a team that can throw it like this, you know, that was a big loss for this game. Not so much Central Michigan, but big in this one. And so we're excited to get him back and be a little bit healthier on defense.
So back-to-back Thursdays, Western Michigan hosting the Ohio Bobcats. We'll talk more about that with Coach Lester next on Bronco Review.
When you need home improvements, you should call Blackberry. Do you need a new roof? Give us a call. We're one of the area's most trusted and professional roofing contractors, having completed thousands of roofing jobs throughout West Michigan. Right now, you can save 50% off the installation of our new roofing, featuring the Owens Corning Duration Shingle that comes with a limited lifetime warranty for installation and materials. Call today or go to blackberrysystems.com.
Schedule online anytime. Now you can easily schedule an appointment with Ascension Care Teams. No matter where you are or what you're up to. If you're a new patient or if you've been here before, we have appointments available at locations near you. Find your appointment online anytime at getascensionmichigancare.com.
Home. It's so much more than just a structure. It's where life happens. Whether you're a first-time home buyer or always on the move, getting pre-qualified for a home loan from Arbor Financial can give you exactly the advantage you need to secure the home of your dreams. Our experts are there to walk you through the process so that you can focus less on your loan and more on making memories. Apply online at arborfcu.org. Arbor Financial Credit Union. Bank here, grow here. Equal housing lender.
Maple Hill is proud to be a Subaru dealer. Subaru, it is like no other. Because of the 35 miles per gallon that you get in the summer and the all-wheel drive in the winter, the 5-star crash test ratings, the recommendations year after year from the best consumer magazines out there. Own it and you'll say, I love my Subaru. At Maple Hill Subaru, it is a journey like no other.
More devices, more apps, more streaming. Today, we need more speed than ever to stay connected, so we're making the best in-home Wi-Fi experience even better. We're giving our customers faster speeds and including them in our most popular plans at no additional cost. We've increased our speeds 17 times in 17 years, so you can keep streaming, sharing, and connecting like never before. Xfinity, the future of awesome.
Caleb steps up in the pocket, throws down the middle. He's got Jaden Reed wide open. Down to the 20-yard line. Stays on his feet. 10, 5, touchdown Western Michigan. Caleb Ellaby connects with Jaden Reed again over the middle for the touchdown.
Freshman quarterback Caleb Ellaby to freshman wide receiver Jaden Reed. We're going to be calling that combination for quite a while, huh?
Yeah, they're a talented duo, and both have huge futures. They're playing as 18-year-olds, and they're playing fairly well.
Caleb Ellaby's the quarterback now, and he's going to benefit from first-team reps all week in practice leading up to the Ohio Bobcats game.
Yeah, going into this game was tough because we were going off a 5-day turn, so there wasn't a lot of full-speed reps anyway, and so you're giving more and walk-through reps to your ones, and so it was a tough setup for him to go against the defending MAC champs, being down when he got in the game, and thought he handled it well. But this week he's gotten all the reps, looks good, is comfortable. I was able to design the game plan for him a little bit more, and he's fired up. It'll be fun to watch.
The one thing I noticed the first time I saw him throw the football is how it comes out of his hand. He can really spin it.
And it comes out fast. I mean, his release is lightning fast, and you're going to need that in the pocket. And it'll help you survive longer. That was one of the things that I had as a quarterback, that I could get rid of it quick. And he's faster than John. When things get tight, John had to anticipate, whereas Caleb can see it and react and get it out fast, which he's going to need because Ohio's got a good defense.
Yeah, the Bobcats will come in here, a really talented football team, but this young man can throw the football, and they've given up some yards through the air.
They have. They've gotten up. The people have gotten on the top of them a little bit, and they've done a good job of stopping the run. If they've stopped their defense, they got to know how to stop the run to go against that offense that they go against every day. So they've given up some big chunk plays, and we got some guys that we think they can run outside. So we got to protect to do that, and we still got to run it to not put too much pressure on the young guy, but we got to push the ball down the field.
Well, after winning 6 in a row and suffering a home loss to Toledo, the Broncos are anxious to get back out there, and they'll get that opportunity Thursday night at Waldo Stadium. We'll be back with more on that game next on Bronco Review.
Introducing Little Caesars Large Hot and Ready 5-Meat Feast with 5 delicious meat toppings.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Including pepperoni, sausage, bacon, beef, and ham. Only $9 at Little Caesars.
Pizza. It's so much more than just a structure. It's where life happens. Whether you're a first-time home buyer or always on the move, getting pre-qualified for a home loan from Arbor Financial can give you exactly the advantage you need to secure the home of your dreams. Our experts are there to walk you through the process so that you can focus less on your loan and more on making memories. Apply online at arborfcu.org. Arbor Financial Credit Union. Bank here, grow here. Equal housing.
Galesburg Ford, we stand behind our football teams.
I like the Honolulu blue and silver.
I'm a fan of the purple and gold. Weston's brown and gold, all the way.
We may cheer for different teams, but our team here at Galesburg Ford has one goal, and that's great customer satisfaction as we find you a new car, truck, or SUV. So whether it's a brand new Ford
or a certified used vehicle,
score your next car at Galesburg Ford.
Touchdown!
Galesburg Ford.
Not too far for your next car.
The people who accomplish so much are always striving to do even more. Now, with our help, they will. It's time for more.
What do you do when you discover something great? Well, you tell your friends and family about it, right? Well, that's exactly how Lake Michigan Credit Union became the largest credit union in Michigan. With one of the highest checking account rates in the nation and guaranteed low mortgage rates, word is spreading fast about Lake Michigan Credit Union. Earn more when you save, pay less when you borrow. Lake Michigan Credit Union, the best place for your money.
How much did it cost?
It's 4 slices of deep dish and a Pepsi for just $5.
Pizza.
Goes with a 3rd down and 2. Caleb will hand it off to the left. That's Bogan. He's got a lot of daylight. He's into the secondary. He's to midfield. He may go. He's to the 30. He's down to the 25, down to the 24-yard line. Jamari Bogan. Big run.
Another big run by Jamari Bogan, one of just 9 seniors on this Western Michigan team. Great to see him having an outstanding senior year.
Yeah, he is just, he doesn't change. He's consistent. You get inside the 5, really anywhere. But he had a big run on a counter that we ran that really got us going to tie the game early on. And just a great person and fun to have.
All right, the Broncos and the Ohio Bobcats coming up Thursday night. It's Salute to Heroes Night at Waldo Stadium. You get a $14 ticket, a hot dog, and a bag of chips. Food and a game ticket for $14 and watch the Broncos take on Ohio, who happen to be the preseason favorite in the Mid-American Conference.
They are, and they're the team we played a couple years ago in the championship game, and they're having a great season. They're solid everywhere. Coach Solich is obviously a coach that I really respect, and he's been there forever, and they've recruited forever. He's got exactly what he wants on offense, defense, special teams. They don't have a weakness. We're going to have to play really good game to beat them. Over on defense, they have one of the top safeties in the league in Hagan, and on offense, Nathan Rourke, their quarterback, is fourth in the MAC in rushing. Yeah, they run it now. They're number one in rushing by a good margin. And so they're going to show up and run the ball and try to control the clock, and that helps their defense, obviously. But he can run it, he can throw it, and Hagan will hit you. And they got Poppy, they got a receiver that can fly. So they do throw it as well, but their bread and butter is running the football. Poppy White is back. I can't believe he's still playing for the Bobcats. But he's a really dangerous threat, receiving and in punt and kick return. Yeah, and they can use him out of the backfield and run out. There's so many things they do. It's like a wing team. They're physical and they run it all different places, and we have to stop the run and we gotta score points because they're really efficient on offense. I don't know if I'd say explosive, but they're super efficient on offense. Broncos are chomping at the bit to get back out there after suffering the loss last week, preceded by 6 victories in a row. You win 6 in a row and you forget how much it hurts, and we didn't play well and we're embarrassed by the way we played, and we all went back to the drawing board and figure out what we need to be better at, and can't wait to get back out there and kind of put it to bed and start fresh. All right, good luck Thursday night against Ohio. I appreciate it. Broncos and the Ohio Bobcats Thursday night, 7 o'clock at Waldo Stadium. Come out and be a part of a great night. $14 gets you a game ticket, a hot dog, and a bag of chips, and you get to enjoy great college football in your own backyard. And we'll have all the highlights next week on our next Bronco Review. For Coach Luster and our staff, I'm Robin Hook. Thanks for watching. See you next week.